Um, yeah, we played a really, really, really great team. And we thought that just wanting to win was going to be enough, and it takes a heck of a lot more preparation and effort than what we showed. We kind of bailed on each other and bailed on the game plan and just bailed on what it would take to even get any type of an open shot. So our first quarter and our first half, the shots honestly were a little bit uncomfortable. I thought as the game went on, we found a little bit more comfort, and then honestly didn't hit either. But the first part of it was not it. That was NC State's defense that really got in our heads. They gave certain players certain shots, and we could not resist them. And I thought we played very, very immaturely. And so we got a lot of work to do, and it's not a time to have a 10-day break, but that's what's up. So we'll keep handling it and keep working through it. Naomi Bandu was special. She was, Kelsey Marshall is known as a three-point shooter, and she was the only one who had made a two-pointer in the first half or anything in the paint. We were very, very soft at the rim, but credit to NC State. They rotate very hard. We had worked on our drag threes and our sharing of the ball, but we didn't resist. Yeah, we didn't have the focus. You can tell we didn't have the focus because of our free throw shooting, which has been great for us. We got to get a lot better, and I got to make sure that we practice with a lot more physicality, or we'll look uncomfortable the rest of the year.
And our first question comes from Wyatt Kopelman. Go ahead, Wyatt.
Coach, it seems like the team started to limit the amount of points they score in the second half. Is there anything that really impressed you with the team's resilience or anything of that sort?
Not really. I mean, I'll try to be. I'm not a real negative coach, but if you search for the positives on this one, you're kind of lying to yourself. Sure. I mean, Nyanga, didn't really do her job defensively in the first half, came on the second half, changed some of her defense stuff, and then lo and behold, her shots fell. So that was good. I thought Taylor Mason the entire game played with great effort, and didn't actually force a lot. She understood how they would scout her. I think Destiny can play a heck of a lot better and has played a heck of a lot better. So that sort of took the wind out of our sails.
Are there any more questions for Coach Meier?
Yeah, I have one. Hey, Coach, Sydney Boya. You guys didn't have a lot of time to prepare for this game with the last-minute postponement with Louisville and Georgia Tech. Can you kind of talk about the mindset going into the game?
Yeah, first of all, I just don't even know if I've complimented NC State enough. The way they moved that ball in the first quarter. I mean, there's timeouts, there's media timeouts. They moved the ball without a dribble. They did a phenomenal job. I mean, they shot 70% from the three in the first quarter against everyone on my team and against every defense that we played. It wasn't like it was late in the game and we had, thrown in the towel. I mean, they literally, when they have a great post player who was hitting threes and then they were shooting 70. I mean, they just did a great performance. So from there, the wheels fell off a little bit, and I think we gathered and were somewhat respectable. But the preparation, we were prepared for Georgia Tech, turned the bus around okay, and then we weren't sure if it was Louisville, so we were preparing for Louisville, and then that didn't happen, and then it became this game. But that doesn't – any of those three teams are great and very physical and are very sophisticated and difficult to defend. So that is no excuse whatsoever. It's just a matter of, we got to learn what it takes to get wins in this league. And our shooting, we got to get a lot better player development, because at a certain point, Kelsey hit some tough shots, but everyone else was missing pretty standard, 15-foot pull-ups or wide open threes that even Carla, I mean, she didn't take a bad shot. But, we want those to go in a little bit more to be able to compete in this league.
Coach, speaking of Carla Urjevich, how satisfied were you with her performance today, despite just getting approved to play by the NCAA the other day?
I expected more. I'm satisfied. I'm very happy that she's out there. I thought she plays with great pace. I think it frees up India and Taylor. I think Taylor had a much better game because Carla was out there helping her. She's gonna really be a nice player for us. She played a lot of minutes, even more than I probably expected, but I thought that she organized us a little bit and kind of kept us in some of our themes, which were to get NC State chasing. You need to get them chasing. You got to work them hard and then go inside. Early on, we just thought we would get points in the paint just because we tried, and that's just not enough. They're too good and they're too well coached.